Hey guys, welcome to our Facebook Live. I'm Brendon Byrne with Nothing Hidden Ministries, and today I wanted to talk to you about why do we do things that we don't want to do. Now, I'm sure all of us have experienced times when we've had maybe a diet that we want to do, and we're excited, and yet we still find ourselves reaching for a cookie, or we have an exercise plan, or we want to be able to read more, or we want to be able to have something in our lives, and then we end up not following through. We end up doing things that we don't want to do, spending too much time watching movies, spending too much time watching TV. Whatever it is, we have habits in our lives of things that we want to be doing less, we don't want to be doing, and yet we find ourselves doing these things. So why is that? Why do we have things that goals, aspirations, and we actually do the opposite of these goals and aspirations? Why is that something common for us? And the real reason behind that is behind those habits, those actions that aren't exactly what we're looking for, behind those are valid core needs. Core needs that have actually been given to us by God. And the thing is, core needs, we don't get to choose what those are. Those are things that were placed inside of us. Needs like love, comfort, safety, acceptance, having excitement in your life, meaning and purpose. These types of needs inside of us, God put there. And even if we could, we don't actually have the power to get rid of those needs. And so many times behind these actions, another example of this would be sexual addictions or over drinking or overeating, anything like that where we are acting out and we don't want to do these things, yet we still find ourselves doing these types of things. What I want to propose to you is behind each one of those actions is a core need. And if you actually want to switch the action, you can't just focus on the behavior. Where most of us stop is trying to change our behavior, focusing on what we're doing or what we aren't doing, and instead of actually getting to the need. So if I am masturbating and I don't want to do that, and I feel like, oh, that's something that I don't want to be doing, and I'm actually working on not doing it, if all I do is focus on the behavior, whether I do it or not, trying not to do that, putting effort into that, I'm not finding out the reason why I want to do it in the first place. I'm not actually changing anything other than behavior. But if I actually look at, when I masturbate, what I'm actually doing is I'm really stressed out at work and I'm trying to comfort myself. One of the needs there is comfort. And how I can actually change that behavior is finding a positive way to deal with that need of comfort. So say you're wanting to go on a diet, you're wanting to help yourself eat better, you're wanting to get healthy, and you find yourself still grabbing for the ice cream or still breaking your diet, still going to fast food. Asking, instead of just trying to say, how can I not go to fast food, how can I not go to eating when I'm trying to live healthier, ask yourself, what core need is going on underneath when I do reach for that ice cream? What does it feel like it's going to give me? Does it feel like I'm going to feel in control of my life, like I'm going to have security or safety and it's going to be comforting? Or does it feel like it's excitement and adventure and I don't have something in my life that's exciting and adventurous and this is going to fulfill that need? When you get down to what is really going on underneath, you then have the power to try and meet that need in a positive way. So why do we do the things we don't want to do? It's because there's core needs going on underneath. And once we realize those needs, what do we do with them? We have to actually seek God to find a positive way to meet those needs in a way that will actually satisfy and last. So for the first example I used, masturbating to be able to comfort myself and give feelings of relief. That doesn't actually deal with my stress. Masturbating doesn't actually deal with my stress. All it does is momentarily make me forget about it. So being able to say, God, can you teach me how to comfort myself in a way that is helpful and actually allows me to relax and feel peace, true peace? Or when you're eating, if you're looking for excitement or something just to be excited about in life, being able to say, God, can you teach me how to risk, how to have adventure in my life, how to have things that make me feel alive that isn't just going to food? Or whatever it is, if we're watching too much TV, if we go to anger when we're talking with our spouse, anything that we do that we don't want to be doing, instead of just trying to manage our behavior, we need to ask ourselves what core needs are going on underneath and then begin searching for ways to meet those needs in positive ways. And so for any of you guys that are out there that find habits in your life that you do not want those habits there, I would encourage you can take this and begin asking yourself that question. Don't just manage the behavior, but say, what core need is going on underneath this behavior? And then seek God. Let Him teach you new ways to actually meet those needs in a positive way. And that way you will see changes in those habits. You will see not just a behavioral change, but your emotions will be in alignment with you wanting to change, and it won't be such a struggle. So I want to encourage you guys, if you're in that boat, try this out, and I know it can make a difference for you. Hopefully that's helpful. I'll see you guys later.